All right, we're back here at halftime at the Ricardo's Cocina. Authentic Mexican food and burgers. Halftime show here. And we have been working through some things to get our stream going better. So hopefully we're back here and we have no more issues from here on. Man, it was a great first half for Bismarck. Keithley threw that touchdown on the lateral to his brother Ben, or to Cademan earlier. Ben to Cademan, behind back pass a little bit, not a behind the back pass, but behind the line of scrimmage pass. He deflects it. It bounces off the ground right back into his hands. I've seen one Seminole kind of slow up, because he thought it was incompletion. And then he just turned the corner and took it all the way to the house for a touchdown. Osceola comes back, and they get a field goal, a 30-yarder from Jeremiah McGowan. That was nice. And then later on, Ben Keithley got that screen pass to Johnny Diaz, 36-yard touchdown. Diaz caught the ball, had a defender, was able to get right around him and get down the sideline and make some men miss and weave his way into the end zone. And 21-3. A great start for Bismarck. Osceola has their hands full. They've got a lot of weapons. They've got some size. They've had some good drives that they were able to just not finish at times. And then Bismarck's done a good job of getting them in these third and longs and fourth and longs. And they've elected to go for it on a few. Haven't really done much on those and haven't been able to convert. And a lot of times you might want them to kind of go for, half the ground there, get two-play territory where they can kind of, it's third and, say, 15. They can get 5 or 6 and then get another 5 or 6 or, whatever they need to make the first down. And they'd elect to go for the whole thing, making some tough passes deep. And you got to give your hats off to Bismarck. The defensive backs have done a great job for the most part. You've also had some Osceola guys drop the ball. And they've had a touchdown drop. They've had a couple plays here and there that they've dropped that probably should have been caught. They weren't just perfectly, they weren't like super easy catches, but they weren't, if it hits your hands, my dad always said if it hits your hand, you should catch it. And they've had a few like that they definitely want back. So 21-3, Bismarck up. And we're going to take a little break. We'll be back right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
Simply You Fitness at 501-844-6509. We are a locally owned 24-hour access gym offering all the equipment needed to get the best workout in order to better yourself and your body. We offer 24-hour tanning memberships along with boot camp classes and personal training for over 4 years now. We also have Simply You Nutrition located inside the gym, making energizing teas and protein shakes. That's Simply You Fitness, 501-844-6509, a proud sponsor and alumni of Bismarck Lions. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Car, I texted you. We're back here. There you got your 3A playoff bracket in front of you. Let's get to some scores. You see Fordyce and Boonville will meet up with the winner of this one, Salem and Rivercrest. Salem had a 20-0 lead last I saw. Mansfield and Dumas, I haven't seen one on that yet. Let's see. We get back to finish out our halftime here with Ricardo's Cocina.
Ricardo's Cocina.
Yeah, Conway on the bottom there, 14. Bentonville, 20 at the half. Benton, 20. Shiloh Christian, 20. So they've been deadlocked all night, off and on. Different scores. Parkview, 27. Valley View, last update, still at 7. In the third there. Warren having their way with Mills a little bit. 26 now, 14. It's at the half. Arkadelphia is really having a good night against Dardanelle early on. They were up 14-0. Looks like now it's 21-14. Dardanelle finally getting it going. That one's tightened up in the third. Boonville, 20. And number 2, Fordyce, 20 as well. So that one's tightened back up as Boonville had an early lead. And here's one I've been waiting to hear. Junction City, number 3 team in our polls, 21. They took on number 2 they were number 1 last week. Carlisle took them down last week. They're up on Conway Christian in the third, 21-13. And Mountain Home down to the Greenwood Mean Machine down there, 42-0 in the third. Greenwood is just rolling. So we got teams coming back out on the field. Bismarck huddling. We're about to get going. We'll take one more quick break, and that's going to end our Ricardo's Casino halftime show there, as they're proud supporters of the Bismarck Lions. We'll be back right after this.
Comes a time in our lives lives when we need the help of legal services? Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
Back at Bismarck. So here we go. As Osceola is going to get the ball first. And they really need to go down and score. They want to get back in this thing. Got an uphill battle. And it would be nice. It would really make their fans and their team feel a lot better if they could score quickly here and kind of get this thing back in make it a ball game again. Right now it's all Bismarck. It's a 3-possession game. Got big 55 kicking. That's Bladen Whitley. Oh, and that ball is muffed. They're going to have to get on it. Bismarck's on it. Bismarck has it. Wow. And that's a big pop. Number 11 was trying to get that ball. He was the first man in there. Boy, Blake Cranford really took a pop. He gets off the field on his own volition. That's an old replay, Aaron. And wow. Just like that, Bismarck, everything bouncing their way right now. Osceola, we're getting the play here. Keithley's going to keep it. It's a fake. He's up the middle. Hit a replay. All right. Sorry, we got things going on here production-wise. We're trying to get lined out. You see the replay here of Ben Keithley on a little quarterback keep. Watch the action over the left side. They act like it was a drop snap. Kind of jumps high or kind of faking that he was getting the ball tossed to him is what it was. And that was Cademan. And Ben keeps it for a Osborne hitting in there first down for the Lions. And they're all the way down to the 15-yard line. Bismarck is really trying to put themselves in a great position to move on in this game if they can get a touchdown right here. You've got 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Johnny Diaz alongside the quarterback in the backfield. That's a toss. Great job from Cademan to break 1 tackle, breaks a second, but he's eventually brought down. Boy, he had a lot of pressure on him. Good job getting past the first man, but still too much swarm from the Seminoles after that to bring him down. And we do have an injury. It is a Seminole, and it looks like it's Heyman. Can't confirm that just yet. Number 10. Reaching down towards the shin, knee area, possibly. So with 10:53 to go, we got a stoppage and play to 10 to Heyman. It looks like that is him, Aiden Heyman. He's a 5'6", 151-pound senior for the Seminoles, and he's been a really good player for them. He's been elusive when he gets that ball in space. Looks like they're going to get him to his feet. Looks like the right ankle area, possibly. He limps off the field here on his own volition. Appreciate everybody watching. We did start a second stream up at the break there. just trying to get a little better connection for you. So we do apologize. Had to start it back over. There's a throw to the back corner, and it's intercepted. If he goes down right here, he will. Good job. I think he had a man come in there and kind of tell him, hey, take a knee right here. We'll get it at the 20. That was number 1 on the interception, Tyrese James, his second pick of the night. Got the replay. Just threw it down in the corner. He had too much coverage there, and great job high pointing the football by James. Have we seen a Dumas Mansfield score, Aaron? Let me know if you see one in our chat as well as the bottom line.
I'll let you know if I see anything anywhere.
561 live devices on us right now. 581 is just jumping around. Really appreciate that. That is amazing. And so, after all that hoopla there, it's right back to Osceola getting the ball like they would have off the kickoff. But they did take some time, 10:27, so lost about a minute and a half. Osceola back on track here to get the ball and go down and try to score first. Quarterback keeps over the left side. That's Bell. He's going to get the sideline after a nice pickup. Going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. Tyler Bell is a 6'1", 180-pound junior that probably has a chance to be really good next year as a senior. Played a lot this year. You got Cash Spann down there, a junior. Another one, 6'1", 164, number 4. That name sounds familiar. He might have been one of the ones I know that might have came over from Rivercrest in the offseason. There's a handoff up the middle. He's working hard for every yard he got. He gets the first down. He's going to have the ball up to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for Osceola. Well, we're in some football weather now, aren't we, Aaron?
Yeah, I've got Mansfield 26, Dumas 0 in the 3rd.
Yep. Dumas has really played well, had a big couple wins in the playoffs here, but Mansfield has really been playing on another level.
Oh.
Taking down Newport last week.
2-point conversion, 28-0.
28-0. Looks like Mansfield more than likely going to move on. Bell going to hand it off to the running back, and that is number 9, Jeremiah Jacobs, and he's going to be pushed back. They're going to give him 2 yards, it looks like. Bring up 2nd and 8.
I tell you, he's like half a yard off. Well, he said 8.
We've
You said
been in
9.
a lot worse.
Oh,
We've had places that it's
3 or 4 on the carry. 3 or 4 on the carry. He ran like a yard.
There's a throw out, a little bubble. He's going to try to break a few tackles there. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down. That's Maurice Washington. He's hard to wrap up and bring down. Good job out in space by the Bismarck lines that time to keep him from from getting a big gain there. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and a long
3 or 4 on the carry.
4, short 5. Osceola checking with the head coach on the sideline there. Now they've got 3 wide. 1 tight end on the left side, 1 running back in the backfield. Quarterback on the right side. He's going to keep it. He's going to get pushed back. Great job from Bismarck defense on 3rd down. They're going to make it a 4th and short. See what they gave them.
You're going to lose a few fantasy points on that one.
They're going to give them. They're going to give them the 1st down. Okay. I thought from where?
Well, yeah, it's 4th and 1. Looks like.
No, it's.
No? Worse than that? Oh, they give him the 1st?
No, it's a turnover on downs. It's 1st down Bismarck.
Oh.
That was 4th down.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
behind.
I made a mistake too. I apologize. So they
Somebody
went
made a
for
mistake
it.
somewhere.
That said 3rd down on the stick, but we were off.
Yeah.
We were off.
Okay.
Because, man, that's weird. Go back and look here.
Arkadelphia 21, Dardanelle 20. Dardanelle's making a comeback. 3rd
They
quarter.
are. Dardanelle, since they lost to Elkins early in the year, have looked incredible. 2-yard pickup on 1st down. Give them 3, actually. Make it 2nd and 7. I'm trying to go back, and I don't know when. I just don't know when we got off like that. I seen where they got the first down. They were on the 31-yard line.
It was probably me. Well, this one says
No,
they're second.
the stick was off for sure.
This one says they're 2nd and 7. Now,
I'm talking about the Osceola, man. And they're going to back them up. So on first down, they hand it to the running back. That was number 9, Jeremiah Jacobs. He gets stopped basically for a no gain. Actually, they gave him 2, made it 2nd and 8. On 2nd and 8, quarterback threw a little bubble, and I said it was a great job bringing down Maurice Washington out in the space. He picked up 4 or 5 and brought up a 3rd and about 4. And now another flag. And there's some extra after. It might have been a little hands to the face. It's another false start on Bismarck.
Another 5.
So it was 3rd and 4. Really, yep, 3rd and 4. And was there a fumble? Quarterback keeps on the right side. That's Bell. He's knocked down. And I kept looking for the mark because the refs were lined up right on the goal line, and they say first down. So that was 3rd down.
So they're wrong? Or we're wrong?
They're wrong. I believe it was 4th and 1 or 4th and I'm confused. I'm confused by that spot, and I'm confused by how it just became turnover on downs, unless there was a fumble that I did not see, and I didn't see it on the replay either. Meanwhile, though, it's 3rd and 12, according to the stick. I've been kind of looking at that. Keithley steps up in the pocket. He's got a man wide open. It's Hughes, and it goes through his hands. Hughes had to really pick up stride in the last couple steps there, and he does it, but it hits him right in the hands, and he ain't able to pull it through.
There it is on replay.
You see Keithley back, drops back to the 50, steps up, launches it. Hughes had to really go, and that ball hit him right in the hands, and they're going to punt it on 4th and about 12. Perfect pass from Keithley. I mean, he might could have maybe put a little bit more air under it, but still. So you got Big 55 back to punt. Bladen Whitley. He's got a great leg. That ball, he's going to round it off. It's going to bounce at the 20. Finally taking Osceola the hop. They're down at about the 23-yard line. So Osceola gets a stop. You know, they started the ball off with a muffed kick return to start the second half. Bismarck had a chance. We're driving through a pick in the end zone, the second interception of the night by Tyrese James, number 1, the senior for the Seminoles, 5'8", 151-pounder, and then a little bit of controversy on the stick situation. Looked like 3rd and 4. Looked like he got a couple yards, maybe 3, and then all of a sudden it was turnover on downs, first down. And anybody in the chat commenting on that? Maybe we missed something. Was there a fumble?
Oh. Someone says to clean our camera.
The camera looks perfect on my screen.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They signaled first down Seminoles and gave the ball to Bismarck.
Oh, he may be saying why. We don't know what we're talking about or something.
I don't know.
Oh, wide open man. He has to come back and get it. He's got it in open field. That's Washington. He's over the 45, going to be brought down at the 42 of Bismarck. Big pickup. Pickup of 16 to the 50 and then another 8. So, or make it 26 to the 50. I'm sorry. And then another 8. So 34 yards. Quick little hitter to the outside. Wrapped up by number 25, Colton Dunlap for Bismarck after a pickup of 2, make a 2nd and 8. Skip Stevens says, good game so far watching from Garland, Texas. Yeah, Brad Glass says they signaled first down Seminoles and gave the ball to Bismarck. And then somebody said, I think they fumbled. I saw the quarterback didn't have the ball. It looked like there was some stuff going on the field. That's why I kind of thought, but maybe that's what happened. I'm going to go back and look again later when I get a chance. Handing off to the running back up the middle. Good carry that time from Jeremiah Jacobs. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. Short's 3, long 2 here. Over the left side. It's going to be pushed back. It's going to be really close to the line of gain. I think he's going to be just a hair short. Should bring up 4th and inches here.
4th and Ricardo's Cosino Lion Burrito.
Yeah. Almost exactly there. About a foot, maybe a foot and a half. And we got a
official timeout.
You're going to measure here. According to the stick, it's about a foot or so. They're going to measure.
We've got
it's
Boonville
closer,
26.
A little bit. They're going to give him first down. So the stick was definitely a little bit off there. First down for Osceola, and they're still driving here. All started with that big pass play to Maurice Washington.
The bottom there. Warren 26, Mills 14 in the 3rd. Arkadelphia 21, Dardanelle 20 in the 3rd. Dardanelle making a comeback. Boonville 26, there's your game there. Boonville 26, Fort Ass 20 in the 3rd.
All of them are good. Such a good time right now if you're a high school football fan. So the quarterback back in a shotgun. It's 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. He's got 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to fake it. He's got a lot of trouble trying to reverse his course. Can he get it? Oh, that might be a pillback. No flag. He's still way back. Now he's going to throw it. And it's going to be Johnny Diaz had his hands on the ball. I think it's an interception. It is intercepted. Bismarck ball. Wow. They were fighting for that ball. Let's get a replay on this. Ended up being Ben Keithley playing safety, the quarterback, playing safety on the defense. You see him high pointing. He's got it for a second. Diaz rips it out. It pops loose, and Keithley has it. Great camera work from Matthew Powers. Thank you, sir.
My brother up on top of the box.
Yeah, he is freezing up there, by the way.
He's doing a great job, freezing as he is. Thank you, brother.
Can't feel his feet, but right now he's still right on it. Wow. That ball was thrown up for grabs, but Osceola had the first shot at it. You know, it was in his hands. Johnny Diaz stripped the ball out, and it pops up in the hands of Ben Keithley. And wow, Bismarck gets another stop. Osceola shooting themselves in the foot left and right in this one. Okay, so they say it was 3rd down. Tyler Bell fumbled the ball. 26 got up, handed the ball to the refs. The ball was turned over to Bismarck. So, yeah, it had to have been a fumble because just something weird was going on. We both thought it was weird on the 3rd down there. Quarterback over the left side. Nice run from Keithley on first down. It's going to pick up about 6, 2nd and 4.
Hey.
Zay's boy says, that's grit, boy. And I'm telling you, Johnny Diaz is one of those guys that just plays so hard. He's the one that ripped that ball loose.
Rebecca Trashman says, good job, Johnny boy.
Keithley going to keep it this time. Power over the left side. Big hit going out of bounds there. And I don't think he's going to get much. Should be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, don't move much.
No gain on the play.
As Brad would say, nothing doing.
727 live devices.
Wow, that's a lot.
And
thank you.
wow, Bismarck is 15 minutes and 9 seconds. If they can hold on and get a win of going further than they ever have in the playoffs. But Osceola has something to say about it. There's ball's deflected. Almost still caught, but James was right there. Got his hand in there involved as well. And that's going to fall incomplete. And it looks like the Seminoles are going to hold and force Bismarck to punt again. Right now, you know, there's not been a lot of scoring since early in the second quarter. And right now, I mean, it's just been going back and forth. And Osceola has shot themselves in the foot multiple times, which there's also been a couple interceptions by Keithley. He was throwing the ball to James a couple times in a white jersey, who was also close on that play. Osceola's got to figure out a way to finish drives. If they don't, they're going to end their season right here in Bismarck. That ball almost blocked. There is a flag on the play. Ball bounds in a lot of traffic. Going to be okay. Osceola gets away from it. It's going to be down at the 25-yard line of Osceola. Let's see what that flag's about. It was almost a block. So a lot of times when you see an almost block, someone might have jumped early or there might have been a hold even. And they're going to get a false start. And it's going to be on Bismarck, though. So that was a pretty good punt. And they've got great returners. So I would be shocked if Osceola, I mean, I say shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't take that penalty and have them punt it again. I mean, it wasn't a great punt, but with the bounce, it was decent. They're going to decline it. So they're just going to take it right there from the 25. You know, a guy that they like to have back there, Aiden Hammond, is out right now. Or at least I don't know if he's going to be back in. He looks like he is standing up in the huddle over there, number 10. They had to get him off the field earlier. It looked like a lower leg injury. He's a guy that they
It looks like he's
have
standing.
in kicker.
No,
Yes, he is.
He's good.
And anyways, he's a guy they like to have in the return game. That may be a reason they decided let's just take it from here and go. Heyman is going to come out back in there. Tough young man right there.
Twas an optical illusion.
Greenwood Mountain Home has gone final. 42-0 Bulldogs with the win. You see Heyman lined up out here against Preston Hughes on the near side, just outside your screen. Quarterback's back. He's looking at him. He's got him. He goes up the other seam. Boy, he had Seminoles everywhere. Heyman had 2 steps on his man. He goes up the right seam, and he was behind. That was Washington. He was behind his man as well a little bit. I think Heyman might have been the guy to go to, though, because he was really out in front of Hughes that time. Strong throw. It was a good adjustment from Washington to get his hands on the ball. Those are tough plays, though, because he's kind of having to turn around and backpedal and try to catch that ball. And a lot easier said than done. And maybe we want the quarterback to put just a little bit more air under that one. This time they're going to get it on a little quick hitter. He's going to get upfield, stick his foot in the ground for some positive yardage. That's Jeremiah Jacobs, a 5'9", 195-pound senior. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup.
Becky Sullivan says, "Stay tough, Bismarck."
Cheryl Hilser says, "Thanks so much for bringing the great games to living rooms. If you think the Lions burrito is muy bueno, try the Jalisco bowl at Ricardo's next time.
The
It's
Jalisco
the
bowl?
bomb diggity." Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Spanish perfect person over here, Aaron.
I think a couple years.
He's back. He's looking. He's got a man. Ball's underthrown, and it goes right through his hands. Wow. Osceola is beside them. They have to be beside themselves right now of how many balls they have dropped. The defender the ball was a little bit underthrown. The defender kind of got back into the play and knocked the concentration off a little bit, but still right in the hands. Watch this. I mean, Hughes might have even got a fingertip on it, but right through the hands. And they're going to have to punt it away, it looks like, on 4th and 7. They're in a pooch punt top formation. He will punt it. It's end over end. It's going to bound at the 39, 40-yard line. And just kind of die out about right there after it took a decent hop and came back. 39-yard lines where Bismarck will start. Minute 43. So they've kept this 18-point lead through almost the entire third quarter. We'll see what's in store for us. Let's take a 15-second break and come right back, Aaron. 10 or 15.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
There's your locals on the screen for Bismarck, Simply You Fitness, GBF Towing and Recovery, 501-865-2333. Ricardo's Cocina, JA Farms Feed, Southern Slice, and Osborne Heating and Air.
All right. Rick Goss says, thank you guys for allowing me to set. So we got a play out here. We got a flag on the play. That was out to, another flag comes in late. Threw that right at a player, it looked like. And
could be some sportsmanlike.
Yeah, let's see what happens here.
Hit after the play.
But Rick Goss was saying, thank you guys for allowing me to sit in my lake house on wheels and watch the Bismarck Lions roar. Mr. Goss, we appreciate that. Glad to help you out there.
It's one of the many reasons we do
Hey,
it.
all these local sponsors, holding and then a targeting penalties offset. Did they give the number of the targeting? Because usually you get a couple of those.
No.
Okay, so offsetting penalties, we're just going to redo first down. But all those local sponsors, we can't be here as often as we are without them. So we
can't be anywhere without them.
Right.
We'd be at home.
We appreciate it, and y'all go see those people around here that are supporting the Lions that, able to bring us down here. Means a lot. So Bismarck now, 1st and 10 again, 4 wide. Diaz is the running back alongside Keithley. He's going to get it. Tries to go right up between the tackles, but he's popped and met by Jeremiah Jacobs. Picks up maybe 1 on the play. They'll give him 2, I'm sorry. 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8. Diaz is going to come out. He's pointing at his face mask, but maybe his face mask is loose. He's taking his helmet off and have to get a new helmet or get the socket set out or something to tighten that thing up. And he gets one from a sophomore, Xander Rowdybush, number 88.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work, right, Aaron?
You know it.
So, 2nd and 8.
Official timeout.
So now the running back looks like number 33 is in. And I'm trying to remember. We had him not on the roster last time. I think he came up. I think he might be a freshman. He came up from junior high. Anybody in the comments, let me know his name. Don't have him written down.
What number is that?
Number 33.
Looks like it's going to be the last play.
Last play of the quarter. Let's pull the locals up again for us, Aaron. It's 21-3 Bismarck after 3. Salem, a new update. They're up 36-12 over Rivercrest. Wow. Salem having a night. Simply You Fitness, GBF Towing and Recovery, 501-865-2333. 3rd time GBF is sponsored with us. 2nd time Simply You has sponsored with us. I know at least the 2nd time J Farms has been our touchdown sponsor. I know it's at least the second, at least a 3rd time. Ricardo's Casino and
They've
Southern
been with us
Slice
just
is
about every
sponsored
time
with this.
because we've stopped at theirs their
Yeah.
restaurant every
I
single
think
time to,
one time we didn't
pick some stuff up.
We didn't do sponsors on one night. I know that Mansfield game, but
Okay.
we definitely ate there at the Southern Slice that night.
Yeah.
And then Osborne's Heating and Air, 501-865-4450. They've been our first down sponsor. I really appreciate them coming in with this. And of course, we've got Simply You Fitness. We got a little commercial for them that throwing in some love for the Bismarck Lions. We'll get to that ad in a moment again as well. So here we go. First play of the fourth period, and we've got a timeout by DJ Keithley and the Bismarck Lions. Let's go ahead and get to that ad now.
Simply Fitness at 501-844-6509. We are a locally owned 24-hour access gym offering all the equipment needed to get the best workout in order to better yourself and your body. We offer 24-hour tanning memberships along with boot camp classes and personal training for over 4 years now. We also have Simply You Nutrition located inside the gym, making energizing teas and protein shakes. That's Simply You Fitness, 501-844-6509, a proud sponsor and alumni of Bismarck Lions.
All right, we appreciate all the Bismarck sponsors for this game. There's an opportunity possibly to jump on board. We possibly could come back next week. We always play it by ear each week where we might go. We've got a dual stream going tonight. We're also at the EPC and Mount Ida game. So there is a good chance we could be back here next week if Bismarck ends up staying ahead. And there's a wide open receiver downfield, fighting off the fenders. Preston Hughes is inside the 5-yard line, and there's a flag late. That's going to give them an extra half the distance to go.
Oh, he's not looking so hot.
Hughes could be hurt.
He's limping a little bit.
Hughes gets up on his own volition there. He's going to go out for a play. Coach is with him over there, the trainer. I believe that's one of the coaches. Actually, yeah, I believe so. And the referee's talking to him. I think it's going to be something extra on the tackle at the end there. Did we get a replay on that one? Did you already play it?
I think I got it. That's what it looks like, yeah.
Yep. Keithley slides in the pocket. Horse collar tackle, that's what they're calling. We'll see if he gets behind.
Yeah.
He did get on it a little bit.
Yeah, he reaches up and
And
grabs
tackled
the
right at the
back there.
4-5. And that's what happens on the horse collar. It's not really the neck that gets hurt. It's the lower legs, because if you get pulled back, you kind of get rolled up a little bit. So now, after the penalty, Keithley going to keep 27-3. He's in. The Bismarck Lions got themselves in a position here to make some history and move on to the semifinals of the state playoffs. And wow, I mean, there is still time. Osceola team has a chance to score quickly. You never know. They could, with turnovers and everything, but right now they're in a great position to win this thing. And I'm shocked at this score. I thought this would be a one-possession game either way. The PAT kicker is number 21, Van Nall. That kick looks like it got through, and it is 28-3. Let's take a quick break. We'll get to our title sponsor. We'll be back right after this.
Everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
All right, we're back. 8,618 subscribers on that live counter. We appreciate all the subscribers. And
we're still right at around 70% of the people who watch us do not subscribe. So if you are watching us, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live.
Yes,
Especially if you like, high
out.
school football. I mean, it's a free way to help us out, and you get to watch high school football. It's a win-win.
Elkins has now moved up 35-10. And we appreciate all the sponsors. If you are interested in doing something next week, if we end up coming up here, if I talk to you this week, you can hit me back up. You can also email us at arsports.net. That ball goes out of bounds.
It's arsportsnet@gmail.com.
I'm sorry, arsportsnet@gmail.com. What did I say? I was in the middle of the play there.
Arsports.net.
Yeah, my bad.
It's okay. I got you. Arkadelphia 35, Dardanelle 27 in the fourth.
So Osceola, they've got to score quick now. Basically, you're in a 2-minute offense type of situation the rest of the game. They're going to start out in 3 wide, fake it to the running back, play action. He's got pressure. He's getting hit. He's in the grass, and they're going to should be blowing the whistle, Dad. They finally did. We couldn't hear it up here. That's going to be a sack as Tyler Bell couldn't find anybody open in time. Good defense that time. Did we get a replay on that?
No,
Aaron?
but the crowd is going crazy.
Yeah. First man looked like the left defensive end. We got through.
There were 2 guys back there.
Yeah, there was 2 guys. The first guy through, I believe, was number 65, Lucas Chapman. And then there was several kind of got involved. Lucas Chapman was the first one, and then he was wrapped up pretty well there by, I'm trying to see if that's number 7 or 67 that got a hold of him second. Number 67. Don't have his name. And then number 7 was also in on the play, Malachi Stevenson. Classic Academy's down 41-7 to Bryant. Bryant trying to get back in the top of the state championship like they were for so long. Nice pass over the middle and a little bit of a slant. He breaks some tackles. Maurice Washington lumbering down the field all the way to the 36-yard line. Cademan Keithley, the man that finally bring him down for Bismarck. You see him catch it. He slips a tackle, runs over a man. Keithley was one of the tackles, the one tackle he slipped, and then he ran over the second defender. And then Keithley catches back up to him eventually and pulls him down.
Keithley is fast.
Quarterback's back. There's a little bubble. That's a tough pass. He's not going to be able to pick that one up. It was at his shoe tops. Trying to hit number 12, Chris Wilkins, a 6'2", 175-pound senior for the Seminoles. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Chris McCarroll says number 33 is Clayton Martinez.
Yes, thank you, Clayton Martinez.
Nicole says good job Lions, and Becky Sullivan says all the way Bismarck.
This one's flipped out to Jacobs. He kind of does a whirly-dirly and finally gets upfield. 3rd and about 6. 845 live devices. This game is. That's a lot at this point in the game when it's 28-3 with only 10 minutes left as well. To see that many, we really appreciate it, guys. See if we can get this thing over 1,000. Share it out. Let everybody know you can watch this game right here. And that ball immediately hit by Keithley.
He is.
And got to be careful there. There was a little bit of. You got to be close to getting some taunting if you walk around them too much there. I know you're excited.
Malvern 17, Elkins 35 in the 4th.
4th down. Osceola really, they got to convert. I hate to say it, but 28-3 with 9:47 to go. They really can't get stopped again. They got to go down and score got crashing in. So he's going to let it go, and that ball is going to be overthrown. You had two guys bearing down. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Let's see, number 62 standing up, coming in. That was Caleb Eads. And, well, and there was some extra pressure. 27 came, Zane Talbert. And also, looks like on the far side, looks like Caden Hill. He was the other one rushing. It might have been Johnny Diaz. Let me go back and look one more time. It was Diaz. So you had Diaz and Talbert, some outside linebacker fire that time, and caused it to be an overthrow and another stop by Bismarck. And I'm shocked that there's only 3 points on the board with 9:42 to go for Osceola in this one. It's been an unbelievable night on the defensive side for Bismarck. And Osceola shot themselves in the foot a few times as well and turned the ball over, but at the same time they dropped some passes, and at the same time you got to give your hats off to Bismarck because they have stopped them, found a way. That's going to be a no gain, 2nd and 10. Gave him he might have lost about a half a football.
Warren 32, Mills 32 in the third.
Wow, Mills has
Tied it
come
up.
roaring back. 32 with Warren. Sometimes I forget because so Aaron, when we have a full crew, he's usually just talking to us and not talking to y'all. So sometimes I forget that you're not going out. So that's why I repeat what you say sometimes. Keithley needs to get down at this point. Got a host of Seminoles around him.
It's okay.
A whole tribe of Seminoles.
Whole tribe.
There you go. Does that make you feel better?
Lots.
You're very grammar correct kind of guy, you know.
I feel a whole tribe better.
There's like a Seinfeld episode about that. Something with soup. No more soup for you.
No soup for you.
So we're at the 33-yard line now. 3rd and about 8 for Bismarck. So they're trying to just get that clock to roll at this point. Walking up to the line slow. Play clock's down to 7. As they finally, the center gets his hand on the football. Play clock's down to 3. They'll get it off. They're going to fake the toss. Keithley going to keep. And that's a good job from the Seminoles to hem them in that time and keep them from getting a first down. So they'll waste another 35 seconds or so before they snap this one and punt it away.
2-point failed, apparently, at Warren Mills. And there's 8 seconds left.
And what is it? Still tied?
32-32.
Do they not have a kicker?
They tried to go for a
Trying to go for a 2. They're not in overtime, are they?
No.
Wow.
There's 8
They must
seconds
just not
left.
kick it very often, if at all. 2-point failed. And
According to Bill, that's what it is. He's watching. He said he's got like just about every single game going on in Arkansas.
Every game that has a stream
High
on
school
it,
Arkansas.
he's got it.
He is
updating us. That's going to be
there.
blocked.
Ooh.
Wow. I don't know how he got it off. I think they timed the snap perfectly. Number 7 come in there, and there was another Seminole. Did you replay that one, Aaron?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see it. He timed that perfectly. Number 7, and it was the other man that got through first that I thought was definitely going to hit it. I don't know how they didn't get their hands on that football. They might have deflected it a little bit.
7 and the other guy.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I
He's in
think
there.
it was number 6. It was Maurice Washington. It was. I went back a little further and found it. Okay.
Nothing.
Somehow he gets it off. That would have been big for Osceola. They could have blocked that thing, scooped and scored. They've got a short field, pretty decent field position here at the 45. It's a nice long throw, but it's going to be over the top of everyone. He's trying to hit Anthony Brown, the junior receiver for the Seminoles. That time, way too long. Put a little bit more air on it. We're at 957 odd devices there for a second. It dropped back down to 849. Almost clipped the 1,000 mark. We've got another stream going on tonight as well.
Keep it going.
I bet it's putting some numbers up.
Haven't heard anything from those guys. They're over at EPC Mount Ida.
Handing off to the running back over the left side. He's still running hard.
He's just going.
Finally gets out of bounds. I believe that's Jacobs, number 9. I'm trying to see the number. It is.
Yeah, number 9.
Jeremiah Jacobs, 5'9", 195 pounds.
He gets the
He's a
first
good
down.
one.
Conway Christian 25-21, whoever they're playing.
If Bismarck holds on, they're going to move to 12-0 on the season. And if Osceola falls, they're going to fall to 10-2 in the first loss in the state of Arkansas this year. It was Jacobs. He made the first man miss, but then he got met by a pride of Lions and pushed back for half a yard gain, maybe at that. Conway Christian comes back and beats Junction City. Wait a minute. I'm getting another update. It was 25-21.
That's the final. Wait.
And he says hold that.
Oh, he says hold it. Okay. They put 2 seconds on the clock.
Okay. So Junction City, one last prayer. The fat lady going to have to get back up and sing again in Conway Christian.
Susan Boyle.
What? You throwing names out, dude? I don't know who that is. But
That's the lady that sings. Like,
I don't know. All right, they hand that off to the running back up the middle. Is that like an official
that's like a thing.
an opera lady?
Well, yeah, she was on like Britain's Got Talent or whatever, and everyone was like,
Britain's Got Talent. Man, I'm from Arkansas.
She looks like she can't sing a note, much less talk to, worth anything, and then she sings beautifully.
Aaron,
it was amazing.
You watch Australian breakdancing, don't you?
No, I don't.
3 wide. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a keep by Bell over the left side, and he's run out of bounds after a small loss on the play. Going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
4th and 5 now. Loss of 1.
Previous player bringing up 4th and 5.
He ran out.
You got to give some credit to this
Conway.
Bismarck defense. I mean, there's a lot of speed and there's a lot of size out there for Osceola. Bell and especially him and Jacobs. They throw that out to Washington. Washington, another one. A lot of size. And it's going to be stopped short. I don't know. He might have got it. It's really close. He had to get to they're going to say first down. He did get it. Good effort that time from Maurice Washington. Bell goes 6'1", 180. He's just a junior. Washington's just a junior. He goes 6 foot, 196. And then Jacobs is a senior. They're going to lose him, 5'9", 195.
Boonville 26, Fordyce 32 in the 4th.
Wow.
So
Boonville.
And the winner of that one plays the winner of this one.
Yeah. What a game there. Losing Cadillac Ellison did not help Fordyce's cause. There's a hold late. This is going to come back no matter what happens. There's a throw across the middle, and it goes right through his hands. Now, we'll say it's very cold out here, but Osceola has just had way too many drops tonight. This is going to be a hold, but the fact that it was incomplete. Let's see if they hold on, Osceola.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see if they
had it backwards.
Decline it with the incompletion. No, they're going to accept it. So it'll be first down again, but it's 1st and 20 now.
Here's a replay as he runs over to the left.
Yeah, the hold came right before that.
And
It's a good job by Bell to keep his head upfield and find a man. Put it right on him. It's 3 wide again. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. It's a play action. Little comeback pattern. He's hit. They're going to say he's a little bit early this time. They'll say he went through the defender too soon. And that's going to be a 15-yard pass interference. So it's not going to be an automatic first down. I don't believe in high school. I think it's 15 yards, which should make it. They should get the ball at the 25-yard line. So make it.
Warren scores.
It's going to be 2nd and 5, I believe. Warren scores?
38-32.
Over Mills? How much, you don't know the time on that.
They're in the 3rd.
Wow. So it's still going to be first down, 1st and 5. Bringing some pressure is Bismarck, but they whip it out to the left side, and that's Aiden Heyman making guys miss, and he's been able to do that all night. Probably need to get the ball a little more often. Of course, they threw to him just a moment ago, which it wouldn't have mattered. He dropped it, but there was a hold on that play. But, man, you get Aiden Heyman out in space, and he can do that to you. He's a guy that you don't even want to try to tackle if you're in a phone booth with him. He's going to make you miss. $28-9, and Osceola finally, with 4:47 to go in the game, and gets their first touchdown. And I would never expected to say that tonight. Here comes the PAT. It's a good snap. Oh, it's a fake. He's going to reverse pivot. Tyler Bell passes it too high. And it's going to stay at 9. Stay at 9 there. 28-9. 4:47. Let's take a quick break, but we'll come back quickly. We're going to have an onside kick right after this.
Simply You Fitness at 501-844-6509. We are a locally owned 24-hour access gym offering all the equipment needed to get the best workout in order to better yourself and your body. We offer 24-hour tanning memberships along with boot camp classes and personal training for over 4 years now. We also have Simply You Nutrition located inside the gym, making energizing teas and protein shakes. That's Simply You Fitness, 501-844-6509, a proud sponsor and alumni of Bismarck Lions.
All right, we're back. We appreciate Simply You Fitness sponsoring the Bismarck Lions, and we also appreciate our title sponsor, Arkansas Tech University. And earlier we played a D3 Auto Sales ad who's been with us for 3 years now. D3 Auto Sales, we have an MVP to name when this one ends to the winning team. So as of right now, we've got a lot of choices to make on the Bismarck side if they hold on. But we're fixing to get this onside kick. Osceola still has a heartbeat right now. They can get this ball back. Anything can happen. They got that ball laid on the side. It's going to be a little bit of a watermelon style kick there. He kicked it on the end. Didn't get quite as many bounces, and didn't quite get the bounce they wanted there. Great job by Bismarck. Number 10, Joseph Porter, who's a 5'7", 140-pound senior for the Lions. Johnny on the spot that time. Covered that thing like a lid on a pickle jar. It was tight.
Michael Martin says Boonville has the ball and has to go 82 yards with under 6 seconds in the game, down 8.
Oh, we must have had a bad score there. So I thought you said Boonville was up on Fort Us.
That's what I thought, but
they're going to start out 3 wide, and they're going to hand it to the man in motion. He was the one lone receiver on the right side. That's Preston Hughes. Got to have good ball control here. You got to be smart, keep that thing high and tight. 4 points of contact.
okay, yeah.
And so
that's how you do it, right?
Second and about 7 now. Pick up about 3 that time. Do we get a timeout, Osceola? Yeah, we got a timeout, Osceola. Let's pull our locals back up. I want to appreciate Ricardo's Casino earlier as they had our halftime show, and we do apologize. We're kind of we got 2 crews going out around the state right now, so don't have our typical stats we normally have and the way we produce those. But
stats guy's not with us.
And then we were trying to get that, check our hotspot and all that, and trying to get the best connection for you so you didn't have any more issues. So halftime was a little bit short. But there they are again. Simply You Fitness, GBF, Towing and Recovery, 501-865-2333. And Ricardo's Casino, Osborne Heating and Air at 501-865-4450. Southern Slice, Southern Dishes and Pizza. And the J.A. Farms Feed in Bismarck, Arkansas. And they're looking for another J.A. Farms touchdown if they can before this one's over, even though they'll take them running down there and running the clock out and taking a knee at the 1 as well.
Fordyce beats Boonville, 34-26.
Wow. Okay. Do you get that from Bill?
Yeah.
So
Bill says that's the final.
ball took a second there. They thought he had him down. He kept on turning the legs.
So winner of this one goes to play
Typical
Fordyce.
Johnny Diaz run there. So Fordyce knocks off the defending state champs. You know, to start the season, we kind of have a conglomerate of people that vote on our polls and for ASN, and I had Fordyce higher than everybody else. I had him number 2, and that's before I really knew a whole lot about Cadillac Elson. And he just been fantastic this year. And then he went down, and I think it's Zay Jones came in last week. I actually, you know, they've been calling Elson Cadillac Elson all year. Cadillac's not his real first name. So I was talking with some guys at ASN. I'm throwing this out there. I don't know what happened in that game tonight, who called it. I'm sure there was a lot of stuff said, but after the game Zay Jones had last week, I coined him Zay the Jaguar Jones. So
Yeah, I know exactly what that is.
right, because of Cadillac and a Jaguar, you get it.
Yeah.
You get it, Aaron?
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Aaron's not a big sports guy, other than
I did the tech stuff.
the FUTBOL style. Might have been some movement
Nice.
by the right tackle. They get away with it. Hand it off. Fake it to Cademan, and Ben keeps it himself. Ben Keithley with a small gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and about 4.
There's a timeout, Osceola.
Yeah, they're trying to get them to
They're
trying to
messed
save
up.
all the time they can. But 888 devices on a steal and a 28-9 in the game with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left. Man, just can't say enough how much we appreciate it. What were we talking about? We were talking about something. I can't remember what we were talking about now. Before we got up talking about Cadillac, Boonville, and all that. But yep. So Fordyce takes them down.
We have some
I had him
subscribers.
number 2
Yeah,
in the
Fordyce,
poll
Boonville,
early
yeah.
on, and that was just, you know, we go off a bunch. We just add them all together, and it comes out to what you get. And been high on them all year, and then Cadillac just really going off for a 9th grader. He is a bus out there. We were able to cover them against McGee a few weeks ago after they beat Rising in the rivalry. The next week, we had them against McGee. And they take down Boonville. Boonville's got an unbelievable junior class, so expect them to be right back in the thick of things next year.
Arkadelphia beat Dardanelle.
And I like a lot of these. Did they?
Mm-hmm.
This
35-27.
snaps on the ground. They're going to hit it this time. They're going to pick it up. This is that scoop and score I was talking about. And they're just ending up going to fall on it. He tried to pick it up. Good job never quitting that time by number 4, Ivan Diaz. Got in there and kind of caused him to not be able to get on the ball. It was number 7, Demarius Hackett, with the block, I believe, and the recovery.
Faked everybody out.
And they got the ball inside the 20, down at the 18, and then 4:07 to go on the official game clock. And, I mean, it's not over. You know, they got a chance here. They get in the end zone, get an onside. They got to have a lot of things go their way, but I've seen crazier things. Bismarck, that's a couple plays, a couple punts in a row where they should have blocked the one before. They almost looked like they were afraid to hit the punter on the one before. This time, he just said, I'm putting my hands up and blocking this one. So Tyler Bell in at quarterback. He's got Jeremiah Jacobs alongside him. Bell's a junior. Jacobs is a senior. Got a tight end on the right side. 3 wide to the left. They're going to throw it out quick on a bubble. Nice snag by the receiver. Great tackle, though, by number 7, Malachi Stevenson, the defensive end, outside linebacker, and running back for the Lions. Looked like a big play about to happen. Ends up being just about a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Clock is rolling. 3:33. Bell back at quarterback. He's looking out to the right. It's gonna be another bubble. This time got a little bit more space as number 13, Anthony Brown, was able to get to the outside of the numbers there, inside the 10. And that's a Seminole first down. They're trying to tighten this thing up at the end here and cause some drama. These Bismarck fans definitely
Is that 1st and goal?
feeling it right now as they just watching that clock praying for it to go a little quicker. Fixing to start it. They start it. Gets it out quick again. Bismarck was ready for it this time, but that's oh my Lord. Aiden Hayden.
Look at him go.
That guy, I told you earlier, you can't catch him in a phone booth. That was an unbelievable play. There was 4 or 5 Bismarck lines out there. He came back between the tackles and almost got in the end zone. They're going to snap it. Quarterback keep up the middle for the touchdown, and Osceola has tightened the gap even more. 28-15, 2:57 to go.
Wow.
Telling you right now, they got to find the way to get Aiden Heyman the ball more often. 5'6", 151. He basically don't have legs. I mean, he's just like a rolling bowling ball out there, and that guy is special. A little bit of trouble, and that's him on the end around, and he makes one guy miss, and he's in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I mean, you got to give that ball 15 to 20 touches. That guy 15 to 20 touches a game. Wow, unbelievable player.
Look at him go. Watch this. There he goes. They just hand it to him.
A little
and
toss.
He's gone.
Makes that breaking ankles out there. Wow. So now expect another onside kick opportunity here. Last time they didn't get the bounce they wanted. Heyman for Osceola, unfortunately, is a senior, so they will be losing him. But there's still enough time for this thing to get extremely interesting.
Farmington up on Hot Springs Lakeside. They were down, but now they're up 59-55 in the fourth with 46 seconds to play, according to Bill.
Cool. That's Farmington.
They were down
55. Wow.
They were down 55-52.
The Rams not far from here against the Cardinals of Farmington and Tommy Tice. And that's a little bit better bounce. Wow, there was an opportunity there for a moment as it hit the Bismarck line. And he didn't quite have it controlled at first, and then he got right on it right after the first touch. Good job from Blake Cranford.
Mansfield beats Dumas 36-6 for the final.
Mansfield playing the best they have all year. They're rolling right now. Pulaski Academy was 41-7 was the final against Bryant. Bryant number 4. That's crazy.
Southside 24, Monticello 7 in the fourth.
Bryant has, since they took out Conway, of course, Grayson Wilson did not play in that game. A little bit of a shoulder injury possibly. I heard he's back now, though. Keithley on the right side. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. Wilson going to be up at Fayetteville in less than a month and a half right now. From what I've heard, he's going to graduate at midterm.
A delay a game at Mills, says Bill.
Yeah, some type of injury possibly. Thoughts and prayers there. You got your hotspot ready? Got 972 live devices on us right now. So close to 1,000. This game is tightened up. Toss over to Diaz. Look at the man turn them legs. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds. They didn't want him to go out of bounds, so he's trying to get another first down. He got really close to it. We're going to see what they officially say.
It was like 3rd and 1. Wow. Could be wanting to measure it.
No, 3rd and 1.
No?
Got to get to the 41-yard line of Osceola. I don't expect them. Play clock's down to 15. I don't expect them to snap it until it's under 5 at least. But they're going to have to get going now. It's at 10. Oh, you'll get a timeout from head coach DJ Keithley. Let's get our locals up. Ricardo's Cocina, sorry. Southern Slice.
There they are.
Thank you. Osborne Heating and Air, 501-865-4450. JA Farms and Feed, or Farms Feed. Simply You Fitness. GBF Towing and Recovery. Call them. Got any kind of towing or recovery needs, they will take care of you. And Ricardo's Cocina, like I said, they served us up today. Free meal in the house. That was amazing. We really appreciate them. You know, Aaron and I, we got an idea we're thinking about implementing here at ASN. The red spoon. Aaron, you want to briefly talk on after this play? Okay.
Okay.
Until once the play gets started here. Places that we go to every week, you know, are different places around the state when we do games, football, basketball, volleyball, whatever we might be doing. Keithley hit in the backfield, and I don't think it's going to be close. Let's see the official mark. It's going to be very close to the mark. We should get an official measurement more than likely here. And this is big because play clock is at the game clock is now at 1:59. There's a flag, and that's going to end it. More than likely. I mean, if that's on Osceola, and they're ejecting a player and another flag, and just kind of falling apart at the last second here. Osceola didn't like whatever the call was, and that's you know, we're going to get. I think they were going to look for an official mark, but now it looks like it's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an ejection.
They ejected number 7, looks like, for Osceola.
Well, let's wait till they see what they say. And he's made some plays tonight. He was the one on the block punt. Marius Hackett. And they're going to. Yep, unsportsmanlike contact. 2. I think there's 3, actually.
3.
Yeah. That's 45 yards and penalties, or half the distance in this case. And they might have had an official mark there. There might have been official measurement. It could have been short, would have forced the 4th down. But now a whole new set of downs for Bismarck to run that clock out. Osceola is out of timeouts, and they're going to get 40 seconds after every play.
And Bismarck just has 1 timeout left.
Which Bismarck don't want a timeout. Unless,
right.
I mean, they don't really need one.
Conway 34, Bentonville 33 at the 4th. 2-point conversion, no good. Rivercrest 18, Salem 50. That is the final.
50 to 18. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So Salem will play Mansfield.
That's going to be a good one.
Especially if it was, 50. My goodness.
Yeah, well, Rivercrest is an unbelievable team this year. Only loss was to this Osceola team.
Farmington beats Hot Springs Lakeside 59-55.
They're in victory formation here. He's going to kneel it out. And there's another flag as he comes in and touches the quarterback with his right hand. Just falling apart at the end. You hate to see that. Don't want to see that. And that's going to give him another first down because the ball looked like it was at the 19. So, where was it, Aaron? 16, 17?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, so enough distance to give him a first down, which –
wow.
First and go now. You just gained an extra 40 seconds to kneel out.
Michael Olivella.
It'd be foolish of them to snap it before this thing gets under 5, 3 or 4. And they're doing a good job here. Ben's waiting. Play clock's down to 4, 3, 2. He'll snap it at 2. Immediately go down. Might have an injured man.
On a victory?
No, on the other team. And looks like he's up and fine now. I think he was trying to draw a flag, but they're going to get a flag. Did you hit the flag? Did you see one?
I no idea why that's there.
Oh, you accidentally got it. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
I saw that pop up on the monitor there. I thought you saw one. So now the play clock's back down to 3. That's a bad snap. That's dangerous right there. He falls on it, basically takes a knee, same thing basically, but you don't want that to happen as Caveman was right there on it. They're going to lose the ball all the way back to the 24-yard line. And I think I was off 10. I said first and goal a minute ago. I think they were on the 19. And that's going to be the last nil out. And the Bismarck Lions are going to the state semifinals for the first time in program history as far as we know. 28-17 victory over Osceola. And it took to about the 3-minute mark before Osceola was able to get their first touchdown.
They definitely didn't give up.
An unbelievable performance for the Lions in this one. We're going to have a break. We'll be back with our end of game, and we'll wrap it up from Bismarck. But what a night here for the Lions. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Simply Fitness at 501-844-6509. We are a locally owned 24-hour access gym offering all the equipment needed to get the best workout in order to better yourself and your body. We offer 24-hour tanning memberships along with boot camp classes and personal training for over 4 years now. We also have Simply You Nutrition located inside the gym, making energizing teas and protein shakes. That's Simply You Fitness, 501-844-6509, a proud sponsor and alumni of Bismarck Lions. Hey, what's up, chat? It's playoff season, and the vibes are immaculate. Some teams got that big riz, while others, well, let's be honest, they're just looking a bit demure out here. No cap, this is where legends are made and when dreams get snatched. And we're talking big plays, wild comebacks, and straight up storybook endings. Tap in with ASN, because if you don't, you might end up looking straight NPC. Who's got the sauce? And who's leaving the crumbs? We finna find out. Let's run it up. Drop your team in the chat. Who's catching dubs this week?
We're back here for the last time. We've got your proud Bismarck sponsors up for the last time here. Simply You Fitness, GBF Towing and Recovery at 501-865-2333. Ricardo's Cocina Burgers, authentic Mexican food. Osborne Heating and Air at 501-865-4450. Southern Slice, Southern Dishes, and Pizza. Tonight, the Bismarck Lions had 4 J.A. Farms feed touchdowns, and they had, I don't know, probably 20 Osborne Heating and Air first downs in this one. All these guys, all these sponsors, proud supporters of the Bismarck Lions. We appreciate all of y'all. We are very, 95% sure we're going to be back here next week for this big game. With it's going to be Fordyce, correct? No, what am I thinking?
Fordyce.
It is right.
Yeah,
And
Bismarck Fordyce.
Bismarck has the home field, so that's going to be an epic battle right here. See if Bismarck can push through and do it again, or if it's going to be Fordyce this time. We've covered Fordyce once this year. This was our 3rd time with Bismarck this year alone. We've had Fordyce 2 more times. I know it's been a couple years before this year we had them. I know we had them in the playoffs against Hector and Clarendon back when the wide receiver that went to the Razorbacks in safety, can't think of his name right now, played for Clarendon. Of course, and the tight end who was hurt that year, but his dad's the coach. Unbelievable game. We got a D3 Auto Sales MVP to name, and we're going to do that right now. You could give it to several guys. Johnny Diaz had a great game. Caveman Keithley had some unbelievable plays. Ben played well all night. Got to give some love out there to guys like Lucas Chapman and Cole Smallwood and some of them linebackers, Malachi Stevenson. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to Johnny Diaz tonight, number 26. Preston Hughes, another name I could throw out there. There's several I could throw in there that played well tonight. Ethan Hughes had some moments. Van Nall made all his kicks, extra points. Just a lot of guys. Bladen Whitley did some things. Malachi Moore. I could go on and on. Zane Talbert was in on some big plays. But Johnny Diaz is going to be our D3 Auto Sales MVP. We'll see if we can get him up here. We'll get an interview for you. This is, by the way, our Southern Slice, Southern Dishes and Pizza post-game show. I appreciate Southern Slice. Been there 3 times, I believe. And some of the best catfish you'll eat. Great pizza. They got ribs now. They got that buffet on Friday. I think it starts at about 4:35, somewhere in there. And we try to time it out right. And unbelievable. Really good food there. Really good service. I know one time we were in there, and the junior Bismarck cheerleaders squad was in there. They had them being waitresses that night. It's a good, fun time at Southern Slice, and we're just waiting here to see if we can get a couple interviews. If we can get a couple interviews up here, that would be awesome to close out the show here. But Johnny Diaz, the D3 Auto Sales player of the game, had that screen pass. He took 36 yards over the left side. Probably have some highlights cut up out of this game. Put them out on our ASN Facebook pages over the next few days, so be looking for that. We'll get into a little break. We'll be right back and see if we can get some interviews for you. So don't go anywhere. We'll see if we can get a couple of the players up here and maybe head coach DJ Keithley as well. Okay, we are going to have an interview. So let's go ahead and get to a break real quick, Aaron, and then we'll get them ready.
Simply Fitness at 501-844-6509. We are a locally owned 24-hour access gym offering all the equipment needed to get the best workout in order to better yourself and your body. We offer 24-hour tanning memberships along with boot camp classes and personal training for over 4 years now. We also have Simply You Nutrition located inside the gym, making energizing teas and protein shakes. That's Simply You Fitness, 501-844-6509, a proud sponsor and alumni of Bismarck Lions.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we got our Southern Slice post game here, and we've got Our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game, we named it while y'all were down there. That is Johnny Diaz, number 26. He's on the mic with me here.
Hey,
We've
how's
also
it going?
got Ben Keithley up here, quarterback. And, what a game. Y'all are moving on to the state semifinals. That's the furthest you've been in program history. Got to the same place you were last year against Prescott. Tonight, though, you punch through and make it to the state semis. Going to have a big-time game with Fordyce. Fordyce did take down Boonville. We got the official score a moment ago. What do y'all got to do to get a win next week?
Really, it's just to have the same mindset. You know, our coaches have been teaching us, you know, come out here with the mindset that, you know, we're going to put everybody on the dirt, you know, and it's all thanks to, you know, God, you know. He's really a big part of this team. The community is a big part of this team. He's just going to take us all, you know, come together and get the job done.
Yes, sir. Ben?
Yeah, we got some areas we need to improve in, but we came out hard and we came out fast because we kind of been lackadaisical in the last few weeks. Like it's Atkins and 10-point ratio came out slow, but today we came out hard early and we played through the whole game instead of just being a second-half team like we kind of been the rest first part of the year. And I think that was a really big part of his victory today. We got to continue that next week and just improve in areas we were fell short in today.
Yes, sir. What's it feel like taking this team, this program, further than any Bismarck team has ever gone now, going to the semis?
Man, it's truly a blessing, you know, having this team, having this. It's really just a mindset, you know, coming out here, being better than we were with the previous years, you know, always keeping improving. Our coaches really, you know, come out and help us win and come through with that, you know. It's truly a blessing to have everybody behind our back, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the support from the fans coming out here is really big. And I also want to shout out the previous teams that came before us because, you know, they scratch out those 5-win seasons, even those 2-win seasons early on, but building up the culture. Because there's really a shifting point whenever it was like the class of 2022 or around that time, and that really made a big difference now. Because we wouldn't be there if it wasn't for those guys. You'd build it up for us and being leaders to us whenever we were coming through the program.
Yes, sir. You know, we were down here for the we've been down here a few times, but we were down here for that big Prescott game. You know, Prescott's a team that knocked you out of the playoffs last year in this game, in this round, the quarterfinals. And this year you're able to take them down with your backup quarterback starting in Preston Hughes. Talk to me, Ben, about what that whole thing was like, you know, being where you couldn't go out there and throw the football and watching Preston and how that went and getting a victory. We knew that night when y'all were able to do that with the backup that there was some special things happening here in Bismarck. So talk to me about that.
Yeah, I'm honest, it really sucked. I really wanted to play Prescott. I was really looking forward to that game all year.
Right.
But I'm really proud of Preston. He came out there and he put on a show for what he did what we needed to do. And I'm proud of everybody. We all came together. And there's another game like today. We came out first half with the right mindset. We came out there and played hard the whole time. And we just executed what we had to do. And I'm really proud of that, especially because we weren't just missing me. We were missing a linebacker, another lineman.
Right. Malachi Stevenson and Cole Smallwood.
Cole Smallwood, yeah. And they all came together and supported each other. We played as a team. That was a great game, and I was happy to watch it and, you know, be able to support from the sideline and do what I could over there.
One thing we say about y'all every time we come down here is nobody's going to play harder than y'all. I mean, y'all play hard, and two great examples, and Cademan, your brother Ben, is another one that every time y'all touch the football, you're just gone, you know, and it's all out, full speed, no gear but full speed. Johnny definitely plays that way. Screen pass earlier in the game, 36 yards to go up at the time, 21-3. Tell me about that play. Walk me through that, Ben, and what happened there.
Yeah, they had been really hard over pursuing our sweeps and outside stuff. So we had rolled out that way earlier in the game just to get a look what they were doing, and they really let the wide open over there. So all I had to do was make sure to draw him in and flip it over to Johnny, and he did the rest of the work. And our lineman did a great job of getting out there and getting ahead of him. And man, it was nothing but green grass over there.
What's it like when you catch a ball that's kind of floating? You know, you had to get it over those guys that are bearing down on them, and you don't know what's going to happen as soon as you catch it and turn your head around. Who's going to be there?
Man, I just hope I don't get blasted. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to number 9 on their side. You know, he was really coming in hot.
Jeremiah Jacobs.
I was hoping he wasn't, you know, behind me, but you know, shout out to my linemen once again. You know, they got the job done and allowed me to get out there.
Yes, sir. You made him miss. I think there was number 54 was coming in on that one. You got around him. He kind of he just let you go at that point. You were by him so fast, it was over for him. But you had another guy down there. You had to cut back on and get around, and it was just really impressive, big time play. That's one of the plays that helped you get that award. And just every time you run the ball, man, it's just like you're shot out of a cannon. You know, those little feet, those little, you know, you're not that tall. You got those little short strides, and There was a play down here earlier where you busted outside for a big gain. It looked like you weren't going to get much, and it was really impressive. Guys, you know, Fordyce, they started a freshman this year, quarterback, Cadillac Ellison. He went down last week. He's out, I believe, for the year. I saw a video with him on the football field. He's in a wheelchair. He's got his leg kind of wrapped up. I'm not exactly sure the exact injury, but looks like he's done. But they got a guy named Zay Jones that's been coming in and playing quarterback. Looked real good last week, and obviously they were able to take down the defending state champs in Boonville tonight. What do y'all need to do? I know you'll get a game plan figured out with Coach this week, but just early on, what's your thoughts on what to do against Fordyce?
Really just look at the little things. Every team has their little quirks.
Right.
Our coaches are really good about looking at that, and we have to, expose those and put along with that and, execute every play that we have. And it's really a defensive thing. We go out there, shut them down quick and then hit them with offense. That's the plan.
Yeah, just come out and execute like we did this week and just fix those little problems. And because Fordyce is a great team. They're a really good team. But we got to come out and just do what we did today and just fix where we fell short.
Yes, sir. So, it was, I think, right under 4 minutes or almost 3 minute mark when Osceola got their first touchdown. And I said it multiple times. I'm like, I never thought that it would be 3 minutes left in the game before Osceola scored their first touchdown. I mean, I thought this was going to be a one-possession game. Whoever won, I wasn't sure. It was an unbelievable defensive performance there. They got a block punt. They got some things going a little bit there in the last 3 minutes. But unbelievable performance tonight, guys. Pat on the back from me and everybody at Arkansas Sports Network. Congratulations. And we're hoping to maybe we'll be back here next week. We're thinking about it. We're about 90% sure this is where we're going to be. So it's going to be a big one with Fordyce. It's going to be a great one, and you're going to have a state championship, a game to get to whoever wins that one. So just take it one game at a time like you've done all year. Congratulations, guys. That's Ben Keithley and Johnny Diaz up here. Once again, Johnny Diaz, our D3 Auto Sales player of the game in this one. Bismarck, 28. Osceola, 17. That's it from Bismarck tonight. We're going to say goodnight from the Arkansas Sports Network. Thank y'all. Appreciate it, guys.